there are so few Marauders. There are only 7 Marauders, and a Sensor Tower is going to go up. So the RedArchon is playing very, very, very defensive, but it's not going to matter because all his units are out in the front. He is going to move his Marines back, and he needs to be really, really careful that he doesn't move all his Marines, because if these mutas swing in the front, and wow, he does, what a great pickup. He is going to kill off these Vikings, and oh, this is really, really, really bad. These tanks and Marauders are completely out of position, and oh, this is going to be terrible, terrible for RedArchon. He's going to lose the majority of his forces, and these mutas are going to abuse the cliff. They are going to swing back here in the... and these Marines are like, oh my god, we need wings. This is really, really bad. And actually, these medvacs are going to be great if they can pick up the Marines and stop. Look at that. Some Marines here, but this is not enough Marines. He is actually going to engage, and Glade is like, okay, you're going to send like, oh, these medvacs. Ah! There are 11 mutas, man. And these medvacs, what are these medvacs doing? He grouped them with his Marines and asked them to click over here. And look at the harass done. Like, this is not doing anything. This drop didn't do anything. And look at that, 6 gas. Like, gold minerals? I don't need gold minerals. I just need gas. I'm just gonna make a crap ton of production. And why? You know, I keep forgetting to put my production tabs up. But look at that. He's just completely denying. The Terran is gonna be... the Terran is on half a base right now. Half a base. Looking at the incomes tab, he has 41 workers, but his income tab is only 700. Actually, Glade is also really, really low. Like, look at the saturation here. But all he wants is gas, and he is continuing to make mutas. Like, look at that. Oh my god, there's so many mutas. There are 24 mutas, and look at this. More importantly, there's no Thors. There are no Thors here. Terrans is just like Brood War, where Terrans really didn't have an answer to mass mutas, and the only thing they had was Science Vessels with Irradiate, and Irradiate was fantastically good against mutas because they clump up so well, but there are no Science Vessels in StarCraft 2. So to help them out, they had Thors, but there are no Thors on the way. There are no Thors. Doesn't even have an armory, and the armory is going to be just completed, but right now, oh my god, RedArchon needs Thors right now. Like, it's already done. There are a whole bunch of Banelings. The Banelings don't have hook, but once the Banelings have hooks, all these Marines are going to vaporize to it. And Ice is continuing up the harass. He has 22 mutas, so he's done so much economic harass, but he's only lost 2 mutas from just below. And yeah, missile turrets, 1 missile turret against 22 mutas, they one-shot the missile turret. Like, oh. Actually, RedArchon should remove this such that he can get this expansion, and he's not even going to care about it. He does look like he is going to fly over, and there are even more mutas. There are 28 mutas now. He is going to clear that. He is going to one-shot this missile turret. This is going to immediately go down, and yeah, you guys are done. And look at that, getting another expansion. He's finally saturated there. 61 harvesters over 53, but more importantly, well, okay, Terrans are imbalanced because of mules, so that's the only reason why he's keeping up. But look at the gas, man. He is only on 3 gas. Most likely, yeah, there we go, 4 gas. But I would really like to see Ice go Ultralisk. Ultralisk are really, really good. Even against Thors, they're really, really good. And the Thors are on the way. But I don't know if it's going to be too little too late. He is going to snipe the factory with the Thor making. And the Thor goes down. There's another factory making the Thor. But oh, this is so bad for RedArchon. He really needs his Thors. And I mean, as an observer, you're looking at this like, it's okay. Once he gets Thors, it's fine. It's not fine because it's a 4-base Zerg. It's going to be a 4-base Zerg. And these mutas, the mutas' jobs are not to kill the enemy. They don't have to kill the enemy. They just have to basically force a Terran to stay in his base. And look at that. RedArchon had this expansion at the 8-minute mark. He had this expansion at the 8-minute mark. It's now 20 minutes into the game. He's still on 2 expansions. And look at the amount of saturation here. He's completely mined out in the base. He only has 500 gas left. There is there's one Thor, but you can magic box this Thor so easy. And oh, by the way, magic box is right here. When you don't ask them to click on one spot, they actually spread out very, very nicely. Look at that, they're flying in formation. It's only when you click on one spot that they tend to bunch up. So this is the magic box right here. And what you do is you actually fly your magic box over the Thor, like right there, they clump up. And once they start moving, they are going to spread out. You basically fly them in formation over the Thor, and you ask them to hold. And that, what the hell? This is Muta Baneling to the max. There are 44 Mutas. There are 61 Banelings. Oh my god. No, there are 22 Banelings. And this is the Glade I know and love. This guy is like, I'm gonna ram a crap ton of units down your throat, and I'm gonna basically stick to what I love, and what Glade loves is Muta Baneling. And like, against this many, oh my goodness, against 44 Mutas, you're gonna need like 8 Thors. And RedArchon does have 3, but the thing is Thors are, like, the Banelings are just gonna ram into the Marines, and once the Marines are done, they're gonna be a whole bunch of Zerglings on the floor, and the Zerglings can kill Thors very, very quickly, because Thors do a lot of damage, but their attack speed isn't that strong, isn't that fast. And they are really good units, but remember, they you know, they need a lot of support, and once their support does go down, it's going to be done. And actually, RedArchon might be thinking of pushing out here. Looking at the units tab, he does have 3 Thors, 12 Marauders, and 48 Marines. But more importantly, the thing is, he has 58 Banelings. Like, what the hell? Looking on the upgrades, does Glade even have any upgrades? Like, one of the things I noticed about Glade is he does get his upgrades late in favor for more units. He doesn't even have an Evo Chamber. And he does have 2 attack for his units, so his units are insane. Here comes the big battle. There's so many Banelings! And magic boxing the Thor. Yeah, oh my god. And oh, these units are actually very, very clumped up, but it doesn't matter. The Thor goes down. Looking at the armies tab, it is very, very quickly dwindling forward. Glade has actually lost a lot of units. He has lost like 25 of his units, but doesn't matter. The remaining units for it, and the remaining units, there are only like 5 Marines. There are more Thors making, but they are only halfway done. And there is one more Thor, and Glade's army, wow, from 44 Mutas to 7, that's gotta hurt. But look, when you're on 8 gas, what can you not build? Like, you want to go like 20,000 Ultralists? Like, really right now, I would really like to see Glade transit into Ultras. Like, Zerglings are not good. They're not good late game. Like, they're really good for sneak attacks, like you Nidus worm into the guy's base, and then, but unupgraded Zerglings, and I don't think you should be pulling your Mutas into there. But where are these Zerglings going? Yeah, well, one Viking, not gonna do anything. And look, another base. It's gonna be 10 gas. This gas is gonna be done. Yeah, it's gonna be done really, really soon. But I don't know, man. Like, RedArchon has bought himself a gasp of life. He knows that he has to push out soon, but he can't. So he's like, okay, at the very least, I'm gonna bunker down and get essentially a second base, because he's only on 2 base right now, and this base is almost done. He's gonna be on 1 base really, really soon, and he's trying to secure a gold. But more importantly, Glade is building up even more Banelings. Like, I really would like to see all this gas as Ultras, and there's a huge amount of Ultras. Hey, here we go. Here comes the magic box of Thors one more time. The Banelings are killing these Marines very, very effectively. The Marines are going to fall. And every single Thor does go down. There's one more Thor. And all the Thors are done. This time, Glade has kept all his Mutas alive. There are 24 Mutas. The siege tank does siege, but there's nothing to hit on the ground. And this missile turret is going to fall, and this has to be GG. Looking at the armies tab, it is 800, and yeah, RedArchon does GG, and wow, what a game! Now, the thing about Glade is, the more games I see him play, he's like a cat. Like if I had to describe Glade in one word, it would be cat. He very, very surgical strikes, and he, like, have you ever seen a cat hunt? They take so much effort. They prowl, and then they jump, but the moment they catch their prey, and they know it's on the back foot, they play with their food. They like throw the dead rat in the air, they like smack it around, or even if it's alive, they let it go a little bit, let it think it's alive, and then they catch it again. And that's essentially what Glade did. He's like, okay, I've got a crap ton of meters, I can end you. No, I'm going to harass. I'm going to increase my 10 Mutalisks into 44 Mutalisks and 56 Bailey. Like, what the hell? And he doesn't even tech up. He doesn't even upgrade. Okay, finally the Evo Chambers, but no upgrades. No Hive. You know, RedArchon lost this game so long ago. But, like, he's on 3,300 minerals. RedArchon lost this game so long ago, but Glade just played around with him. But wow, what fantastic control, and I can't wait for the next game. I am going to cast the next game. Thank you guys for listening to me yammer away, and yeah, this is HD Phoenix signing out.